The European Parliament has decided to postpone its vote on the Tobacco Products Directive, originally scheduled to take place here in Strasbourg. The decision has infuriated politicians who believe that the postponement was orchestrated at the behest of tobacco companies seeking more time to lobby politicians. One of the casualties of the EU directive could be the use of the new e-cigarettes, which some claim are as dangerous as traditional tobacco cigarettes.
I want, before this Parliament votes on heavily regulating e-cigarettes, members of this place to get some time to understand what the potential health benefits are. They are massive. There is a lobby being fought against e-cigarettes, led by the giant pharmaceutical companies, who of course make hundreds of millions of pounds a year selling anti-smoking drugs that don't work. And they're the people, above all, trying to get e-cigarettes recategorized as effectively medicines, making the price prohibitive, taking away any taste. And I want members of this Parliament to understand that if they genuinely think that reducing tobacco consumption will have a health benefit for European citizens, which clearly it will, I mean, I'll admit that, it's perfectly obvious that the e-cigarette is the best thing that's yet been found, and rather than regulating and overtaxing that industry, we should be doing all we can to actually help and promote e-cigarettes.
Nicky Sinclair, the Tobacco Directive, what are the politics behind it?
Well, I think there's a great concern about the postponement. There has obviously been many the tobacco lobby is one of the most powerful lobbies here in the European Parliament, and I think we've all been aware of their strength on this issue. We've obviously seen recently an Austrian MEP be sentenced to prison for taking bribes. It's a huge problem here, and it's not a problem they've addressed. So, you know, the register hasn't been put into place, and I think it's a huge problem, and I think that's what's behind this. One area of it that I'm happy that's been postponed is obviously the e-cigarette scenario. So that's been pushed back, which is obviously something that I'm support, because that's just a ludicrous law, and it's not necessary in my opinion.
If it's regulated, I mean, this is plus 18 here, for example. Already there's a regulation where you can buy these at 16. If I can have easy access as just a commercial product in any shop as long as I'm legally over the age, why, when there's no poisons and nothing, just clean nicotine, which is no more dangerous than caffeine, why would I have to go to a doctor and get a prescription and go to a pharmacy for this product? So I really don't know what all the fuss is about. I think it's, as I said, I've tried them, they work, and if it gets people off cigarettes, all the better. And I say that as a hardened long-term smoker.
The tobacco industry generates profits of over €3 billion per year in Europe alone. Tobacco companies see that profit disappearing as a result of the introduction of e-cigarettes. And pharmaceutical companies also see their profits from anti-smoking medication disappearing because of it. It appears that a safe and healthy way of giving up smoking is not welcome to big business. This is Colin Stevens for JN1 at the European Parliament in Strasbourg.